Hello, folks. I am back with a product impression. That means that I did not fully test the product, so therefore I'm just going to give you an impression. Right here, you see my Kimber Raptor 2, and it's flanked by two products from Valkyrie Dynamics. And you'll notice that this one is empty because the product is on it. It is safety check. This is on here for aesthetics. This is a 10-round Kimber magazine for 1911, and it is empty, so I'm going to show you that so we'll know that everybody is safe. Okay, on with that. Uh, this is one of my favorite Kimbers, actually my only Kimber, or maybe. It's, as you know, I got rid of my other two Kimbers, but right now I just want to talk about the product, and this is what it is. This is the Valkyrie Dynamics 1911 muzzle brake, and they don't call it a compensator. They make sure clearly that they call it a muzzle brake. Uh, and a lot of people put these on their 1911s, and I like the aesthetics of it. And it's very easy to install. All you have to do is take off your regular bushing, and replaces your bushing as well. And all you have to do is use everything else that is with your firearm. Sorry for muzzling people. If you get nervous, don't worry. You're not going to get shot. All right. As you see here, this is the regular parts to the 1911. That's the guide spring plug right there. And there you see the barrel. I like the design of it. And I like the way it brings out the Raptor 2. They do have a stainless version of this. I'm thinking about putting that on uh, my Springfield Armory Loaded, but I wanted to test this one out first before I even go down that path. Now, there are a lot of these on the market. I was going to go Wilson Combat because I like Wilson Combat drop-in parts. They're very easy. Like this is a Wilson Combat magazine clip-on. But the Wilson Combat 1 did not have the features like this particular muzzle brake, where, as you see on the slide, how it curves in and it goes right into the same line. So that's one of the things I liked about it. Um, and there's a lot of debate about muzzle brakes or compensators. There's a lot of debate. Do they really do any justice, or is it something for aesthetics? Like I said, I like the aesthetics, but however, I'm going to find out, does it do anything to compensate or to stop excessive muzzle flip or help me to keep the firearm on target? So that will be my test for tomorrow. Usually compensators or muzzle brakes, they tend to help the muzzle flip not to rise as much under recoil. I don't have a slow-mo camera. There are other websites and other videos out there that can show you the difference, whether it does provide some type of advantage with this. But for now, it's for aesthetics until I see otherwise. I mentioned that there were two Valkyrie products. This is a tool. So I had no problems getting this on without this, but later on when I want to take this down, you take your tool out, the pointed end goes right in where the guide rod plug is, so you can depress it, and then you'll be able to twist the muzzle brake off. So usually people would use a bushing wrench or something of that nature to get their bushing off, but this serves as a bushing as well as a muzzle brake. So it might be a little difficult, this tool makes it very easy to do it instead of using a screwdriver. I've watched the video on this, so if you check out their website, they show you how to take this off, put this on, and it's all in a matter of seconds, especially when you want to break this down. Like I said, I like the aesthetics of it. Uh, like I said, the reason why I said I like this the Raptor 2 is because I really had no failures after 1,000 rounds, no misfeeds or anything of that nature. Even with this particular Kimber magazine, which is a 10-round magazine, and yes, this is in 45 ACP. And even though it kind of looks funny because it looks like an elephant's foot, but there are other, I do have Wilson Combat 10-round magazines, and this is your standard Kimber magazine, but you add the foot to it. Now, as you see, there's a Kimber box right here. There's a Kimber box, and it's no different from any other Kimber box. And no, this firearm was not in this box. So this is actually a new Kimber. I don't know if a lot of you remember before, I was a little upset with my last two Kimbers. They were the Ultra carries. And I got so mad one time, after I was shooting and had 15 malfunctions within a 50-shot string, I got rid of it and got something else. But I decided to try Kimber again because this is one of their new line firearms. This came out in 2018, and because Kimber decided to revamp their line, and I'm going to shoot this tomorrow, and hopefully I won't have any issues or anything of that nature. But I really, really like this particular firearm. I've been walking by this at the shop, and since in 3 weeks it's my birthday, this is an early birthday gift for me to myself. So what I'll do is I was debating whether to do a impressions video, which is basically my version of an unboxing. But I'm going to hold off on that. I was just tempted to do it, and I'm going to hold off. I'll wait till I shoot the firearm. And if you want to guess what Kimber this is, feel free to put your comments down and figure out which particular Kimber this is. Uh, like I said, this particular firearm, as a clue, came out in 2018. So this line of Kimbers has only been out for about a year. All right, folks. I will also do testing on this tomorrow, and I'll let you know how this goes. So happy shooting, folks. Stay safe. #2A.